What it is, y'all, it's your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back with more danchro. Now, if you guys haven't been following along here, we are back with the box gachas once again. Now, what this is unlike the prior events where you can go in, cherry pick what you want out of the rewards, you know, only farm certain things and come back in. This one is a proper gacha where you can actually go in here, especially like in round one. If we go to the full lineup, you've got to collect all three of these things at the top to move on. But in total, you see it says remaining boxes 60. In total, there are 60 rewards that you have to farm. So a bunch of the small items here. There's even some Valis and just all kinds of stuff in here. So here's the thing, guys. Farming this is incredibly easy. We talked about it yesterday. But basically, to do this, you have to amass tickets, which you then exchange for coins. To amass tickets, just come down here, go to your daily quests, run both the daily quest and the upgrade quest, and then run your story quest. Now, for me personally, what I've been doing for these first couple of days is coming in here and running all the very hards and all the hard events, and then just each time you run those, you get tons and tons and tons and tons of tickets. In fact, we have about, I want to say like 2 days worth of tickets in here, maybe less, maybe pretty close to 2 days worth of tickets that we could just farm up in pretty quickly. So once you get all those tickets, once you've completed just a bunch of different quests, come up here, go to your boss battle. Now, it's a lot easier if you've beaten the EX boss. If you have beaten the EX boss, great. If you guys are having problems with the EX boss, let me know. We can work on that. That's a video I can drop a little bit later. The honest answer is this boss is not easy if you don't have Artemis. It's really just kind of designed for Artemis. He's got a ton of HP, or a ton of, I don't know, is HP really the word? Points in his shield. Dude's got a ton of health. It's just a tough event. So, even with the A0 Artemis, it took me well over a minute to tear him down. So, it's a tough event. But it's doable. Once you beat it, though, then you can just come over here, hit skip, and then I can literally just max out all of my my tickets. So, it'll tell you up there at the top, like, I've got 5,900 tickets. I almost have 6,000 tickets. So, let's hit skip, and then I hit max, and that's going to expunge 2,000 tickets. Okay? Do it again. And then a third time, I have 97 tickets now. So in total, you'll see here those 97 tickets turned into 31,426 coins. And over and over and over again, I've done that. So now I have a sum total of 155,000 coins. And I want to emphasize, I have that day 2. Day 2. I would say day 1, but that's a lie. So, basically, because we had reset, and I think this is going up on Friday. So, by the point that this goes up, you probably could have done this for like 4 days, and you could amass so many points. Now, how many points do you need? Well, I'm going to be honest with you, like 30,000. So, what we do here, come into the event, and then we want to clear this gacha. Now, there's a little button here. See where it says draw? Says draw one time. It's hard to see because the lilies over there just kind of like blend in with the whole background. But there's a little button next to it that shows like 2 cards and then a number 1 below it. If you hit that again, it becomes 10. Hit it again, it becomes 50. Hit it again, it becomes 100. Now, you can get back to 1 by hitting it a fourth time. But I'm going to go all the way up to 100. That is going to burn 5,000 tickets of my 155,000. And that basically is going to clear out all of box 1. In fact, I have a little bit left over from box 1. There we go. And it's also, in this process, going to give me that free-to-play bell assist. So the one who pierces bell. So we have our first copy of the bell. We've got the bell. The free-to-play bell scene card. And then we've got all of those rewards. So box 1 is now done. It'll come up and tell you that the box 1 is done. Then we're going to burn box 2. So let's go. All new phase. And once again, here in the lineup, we have another bell. We have another scene card. We have 5 regular gacha tickets. And if we go down here, we have just a bunch more things. So let's go ahead and do this. Bam. So, funny enough, I have 10 remaining items, but only one of those gacha tickets. So technically I could draw until I just get the gacha tickets and then just go out from there. You know, I could hit next phase. The little next phase button is blanked out there, but I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to basically do my last 10 draws and grab whatever I grab. There we go. Not losing sleep. So now it's going to automatically go on to the next phase. I will be honest with you guys. I wouldn't fart around with going with the different phases early. It's so easy to farm this. Just do it. So like right here, case in point, I have 36 boxes left because I burned 100 boxes at once. And because I've got these left over and I still have all these rewards chilling, I could go over here and hit next phase, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do my last 36 boxes. I firmly believe it's super worth doing this, right? Like, I think there's all the reason in the world to keep doing it. So now we're on round 4. 166 will burn our first 100. There we go. We got Bell, and we got some Mystical Fauna, which is really nice. And let's go to our lineup. So we don't have the scene card. We don't have the Fragment of Wisdom, but it doesn't really matter. We're going to do it anyway. And in this round, we'll get everything. Bam. There we go. And we're moving on to round 5. And I want to emphasize, I still have 130,000 points left. So when I tell you guys this was an easy farm, I said yesterday when we talked, or 2 days ago at this point, when we talked about how easy this was to farm, this is a silly easy farm. Like, insanely easy farm. There we go. Now, on our final round here, you have 300 remaining. And if I go into the lineup here, basically once I get the all-encompassing fauna and the 5 unwilling tails, then I can just go in and reset it. And actually, this will reset indefinitely. But I'll be totally honest with you guys. Right now, I am hurting so bad for these smaller items, these smaller, I say frags, the D4 for the ability board. This is a great opportunity to farm indefinitely for the ability board. Now, I know that there's a point at which it starts costing an insane number of those, but let's see how many we could farm. So, honestly, let's go to our lineup here. So, I am sitting right now on 147 of the attacker type. Do I have a lower number of one of the others? Speed, I've got a ton, because I farmed a bunch of these last time. Yeah, I think the attacker type are going to be my least amassed, just because I use them all the time. So 147. Keep that number in mind. Let's burn all of our tickets now, okay? So, that's one. I've got to do this 3 times. That's 2. That's 3. Okay? Now, it says we're going to the next phase, and I want you to pay close attention. Round 7, if I go in here, is literally the same as round 6. If you go up there and you see that it still says we're on round 6 and beyond is all the same. So you can literally farm all of these rewards indefinitely. That is exactly what we're going to do now. We're just going to burn all of our tickets. All of our coins, I guess I should say. Let's go. So there's 5,000 more. There's 5,000 more. And we're moving on to round 8. Let's see what round we wind up on. We're going to be up there. We're definitely going to be up there. Let's see. And I want to emphasize here, we still have 80,000 coins left over. We're burning 5,000 at a time. So we'll be up there. It'll be very interesting to see how many of those small items I have left. So for those of you, we were talking the other day about the new ability board stuff. If you want to amass just a ton of items for the ability board, this is a great way to do it. Okay. So, when I got to ability board 2 with the wind bell, the anniversary bell, this is kind of how I did it. I just used tons and tons and tons of the small items now that we can combine smaller items into that area. That's why when you saw that I had the I think the speed units, I had like 1,500 of them. I just haven't put a lot into some of the speed units, but I have put a lot into defensive units. Looking at like that recent Ryu we received, attacker units. There's tons of reasons why I've used those, so on and so forth. So, bam, 32,000 left. This shouldn't take too much longer. We're on round 12, by the way, guys. Round 12. You can do the math on how many of these items we're going to have in the end. All right, so 22,000. So we got 4 more of these, basically. I'm not going to blow the last few. I'm going to save those, basically, because I'll have an odd number. So 3, 2, and last one. Boom. So that got us through box 13. We are now on box 14. Let's check the lineup here real quick. So I had 147 of these. I now have 387. Not a huge number, but if I keep going and I want to mention, this is day 2 that I've been at this. If I keep this up for another couple of days, I can have 1,000 of those bad boys in very short order. Case in point, 1,700 of these bad boys. I honestly thought I'd have a little more than that, but that just kind of be what it be, right? At the end of the day. So, take advantage. The other daily thing, and I haven't mentioned this yet, but this is something that is also really important. If you go in here to the shop currently, go to the packs and go to limited time. I unfortunately found out about this much too late, but here in the limited time, there are 2 boxes that you can get every single day. So when you come in here and you get your limited items, go in here, get these boxes as well. These are the same boxes roughly that we are getting through the Battle Arena and Magic Stone Scramble. Actually, I think Magic Stone Scramble very specifically. But go acquire those right away. Do not sleep on this, guys. Great opportunities. Good luck. Go farm your stuff. Like, share, comment, all the good things. And I'll catch you guys on the next one.